Welcome back, everybody, to Funky D Star TV. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today, in this particular segment, the topic when they on top our table now about papa and son, ladies and gentlemen. You get a lot of things when people know they, see when they happen, and the papa and son na big problem they in the house, and the house is about to tear down by the son. But the papa disagreed. No, my son, you can't do this to me. In fact, the papa cried out in public. The son tell papa, say, Papa, this golden chair when you sit down on top, I won't make you stand up there. Make me sit down there. They give the whole order. The papa say, no, my son. How? Now me fight the fight. How you won't come take over my position? Let me run waiting at the run and make you run waiting you the run. Allow me run waiting I know that you go run your own claim. The son say, no, Papa, you must get up from the seat. Now me be your son, and the first son and the only son for that matter. I want this seat, this golden seat, where they take the run show. Make her they run the show, make her they replace you. Papa say, me, I go cry out too. I go cry out. I go tell my inner circle, waiting you won't do to me. The son say, if you like me, you tell the inner circle. So, ladies and gentlemen, Asorock is about to drop down. The house is on fire. And the same cover, when they cover for other prominent people, now the same cover when they cover for these particular people. But at the end of the day, the whole story don't come out in public. Ladies and gentlemen, we won't enter the news when concerned Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his son Seyi. Then they fight, they know they greet each other again. There's a big problem in the house. When we say if care is not taken, that problem if he scatter Bola Ahmed Tinubu's presidency. Seyi's son say no. He won't take over in papa duty. He won't take over the job. He won't take over the presidency. They tell him, Papa say, in a young guy, Papa don't old, make it come out, making them run the whole show. Bola Tinubu say, my son, no, I'm going to tell my inner circles. He say, may you tell them. Anything when you like, may you tell them. Ladies and gentlemen, because of this matter, the father and the son, when they cordial before, they're not cordial. At the moment, they know they greet each other. Forget about the travel. When they tell you, say, Tinubu travel go India, Tinubu travel go Dubai, Tinubu travel go here. You don't achieve what Buhari not achieve for 1 year. And the people, when they claim all these things, like Femi Fani-Kayode and their group, then forget, say, but I'm not sure say them forget. I'm not sure say them forget. They not forget say Tinubu and Buhari now then run this their government. That is why the whole thing they baffle me about how this same Tinubu take the disposition today. Him and Buhari now 5 and 6. Now then run this government for good 8 years. Run Nigeria to the pit of hell. The same man, no achievement, nothing. But now, people, they come out, they claim, say, oh, Tinubu don't achieve, waiting, Buhari not achieve for 1 year. But now, under their watch, the same Bola Tinubu and the Buhari, now him, the EU people, slam Nigerian people with visa ban. But today, then they blame him, give Buhari, say Buhari, now in administration, Buhari not fit do one for 1 year, even until he leave office. But today, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, now he can't do one. Now he can't solve the whole problem. Because yesterday, we hear say Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the president of that particular nation when be Dubai, Emirates. Both of them sit down, come make peace, come make a proper agreement according to the news, and then now Nigerians can travel to Dubai anyhow when they want because they don't already lift the ban. So APC people, then they jubilate say Bola Tinubu 9-1. In a heavy achievements. That is not achievement, ladies and gentlemen. That is not an achievement for a president. We need achievement. We need success. The people living in the country, Nigeria, need a lot of things to be done and put in place by the federal government. They don't need their money, but they need a lot of things. Because Nigerian people, they don't jump from frying pan to fire since when Bola Tinubu entered this position. Before Bola Tinubu entered this position, all of us know how much gasoline, when before, and all those things they cost, even kerosene. But today, we also know how much all those things they cost. So if you check the Buhari government and check Tinubu's government, you see the big difference. And at the end of the day, these two men, they are one. They are in the same party. They do the same thing all the time. Tinubu na Buhari boss. He don't claim and say, I bring Buhari come. Until Buhari leave office, Tinubu stay in that Asorock 24 hours with Buhari. So I not see any achievement when they claim say Bola Tinubu achieve just because say they lift the ban. No, do something for the people in the country, not about traveling abroad. Make people they travel from abroad, they come Nigeria, come visit Nigeria, come they work as our people they travel abroad. That way it makes sense. That way it makes sense. See now, Oyibo people that not they come Africa, and other countries they come Africa, Nigeria. They can't do businesses, they can't work, they can't go school. Look at Ghana, ladies and gentlemen. Almost all the whole African countries, then they go Ghana, go school. Because their system, the educational system is working. That Nigeria own, not a work. Even people when they go school, secondary, primary, university, they not get class where they do their lesson. Everywhere, everything, na jaga jaga. So we need proper achievement. Ladies and gentlemen, may we go back to the story when concern Tinubu and his son. Seyi, a very quiet person. I can confess that. I never hear Seyi talk. But Kemi Oluloya, or Oluloye, whatever she call herself, now I'm bust out yesterday. Bust out in public. Say, Tinubu and Seyi, they know they greet each other. Then they fight in the house. Because Seyi won't sit down for when Papa day. Seyi they tell Tinubu say, now me go sit down here because you don't old. Make I run the government. Make I run Nigeria because I'm a young man. The Papa say no. Say my son, what is going on? The son say no, Papa. So now I come bring problem when we say both of them not they talk again. So at the end of the day, some Bola Tinubu inner circles, they enter with Bola Tinubu in a meeting. She was there, ladies and gentlemen, according to the news. When Bola Tinubu cry out, say make Seyi allow him to run the government, to run Nigeria, the way when Imsapi run Nigeria. Because now him win the election, now him be the Bola Tinubu. Say he no go ever allow Seyi to do whatever or to act like a prodigal son to him. That him when be Tinubu, no want that kind of a thing. He won't run the government properly the way when in Sabi. But do you believe that Tinubu is running the government? Did anyone believe that Tinubu is the one that is running the government? It's a question. Because somebody when don't know his left and his right or waiting being named. And somebody went in leg everywhere, not if you were car, not those things, not if they talk, not if they do nothing. So I just wonder, somebody when be say if they talk in public, other men, APC people, then go to whisper to his ear on what to say, on what to do and not to do. So To my own understanding, it is not very sure. I am not very, very sure that Tinubu is the person that's running Nigeria. And that is the way it is globally. Because there are people who control things. They put you there, they use you, you have to do their bidding because unless they put you as president of the country. And then do the mago, spend money, do this, do that. How can Tinubu at that age be able to run Nigeria or run a proper election or to run his personal campaign when we know, say, the man, not the feed, they move, the man, not the feed, they shake. So, I think at the end of the day, all those things are the things when his son, when Seyi don't see, when make an attack him papa, see, making papa shift small, making sit down there small. And Tinubu say no. So now the level when Seyi and him papa they today now, the news say, according to Kemi Oluloya, ladies and gentlemen, they're not a talk. They're not a talk. He said that you believe it or you leave it. Then I came your lawyer now expose this matter when they on ground in Asorock. In can tell us say now in public where Tinubu they with his visitors. Nadia in can expose his son when she say making go sit down. Making allow and run the government. She say no. So, ladies and gentlemen, now the matter went for grand. Be that today. Again, there's another news where they tell us say these people, when be the Labour Party people, they are in trouble. The same court problem. The news say members of LP, when we say them voted them before as, to occupy House of Rep, the court don't sack all of them. See, they don't win any election. The court don't sack all of them. See, they don't win any election. Now this one, they carry me go back to the video when we don't put in public yesterday, as in the court, the Nigeria, and the politics, also the politicians. We know if they allow court to they choose leadership for us. It is very, very, very dangerous for the court to they tell you, see, now this one go lead here, now that one go be governor, now this one go be president. So if court continues like this, what about the democracy? When one of the claims say, now for the people, and now by the people, and now of the people. If court continue like this, how are we going to trust the electoral system in Nigeria, which we know say no go area, ladies and gentlemen, you can never trust that because of these people, when be APC, PDP, in fact, general name politicians, now then make the system the way it is in order for the system to work for them so that they can achieve whatever thing when they seek for. That is why the system is like that. That is why they can rig. They know they can change the law. They know if they change the law or change the system, we'll be able to have good elections. And at the end of the day, we'll be able to have, a reasonable candidate when we lead that country. So, but if the court continues like this and the people continue as things when court they tell us, brother, that is no democracy. And at the end of the day, it will lead to anarchy. Because a day go come when court go continue doing this thing, the people go say, no. In fact, people supposed to rise up by now and tell the world that the court doesn't have right to impose a candidate. The court have no legal right to say that this one will be president and that one no go be president. And that is why we have election. Now the people of the nation, now then they decide who will govern them. Now then they decide election, not be the court. So the court don't sack people, all right? And also put other people in place of those people when they sack from the Labour Party. Like I said before, ladies and gentlemen, quote me right, not be only the Labour Party when court they sack, the legitimate winners. Both in PDP, both in APC, both in ABGA, both in APM, both in Kwankwaso political party, both all of them. Court hand, they everywhere. So I don't see this thing not make any sense. So if una say na court, then eliminate polling unit, eliminate the election itself, eliminate anything that concerns democracy. So we know that, yes, anytime when we need a leader, na court will just call the person name to Nigerian people, and the person will automatically assume office. If we don't want to make the people, they cast vote for their own choice of leadership or leader. So, ladies and gentlemen, now here we will drop this segment. Don't forget, Seyi and Papa. There is fire on the mountain. Asorock is about to collapse. One love. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share and continue watching Funky D Star TV. One love, everybody, and God bless. Through things, they put you there, they use you, you do their bid, you have to do their bidding, because now they put you as president of the country. And then do the mago, spend money, do this, do that. How can Tinubu at that age be able to run Nigeria or run a proper election, or to run his personal campaign when we know say the man not the feed the move, the man not the feed the shake? So I think at the end of the day, all those things are the things when his son, when Seyi don't see, when make an attack him Papa, see, make him Papa shift small, make him sit down there small. And Tinubu say no. So now the level when Seyi and him Papa they today now,